Welcome back to the Tempo Storm Wild Hearthstone Meta Snapshot, where we're holding out the same hope as you, that Wild will get a much-needed shot in the arm. Matt London, Mode's design lead, recently confirmed that a Wild Summit was taking place among the game's designers and developers. This is exciting news and not unprecedented. Nearly 3 years ago, Wild saw a broad series of adjustments designed to shake up the mode and address power level concerns. This was when Raza the Chained returned to its original form, for example, alongside many other format-defining cards. While there's no confirmation what changes, if any, would emerge from such a summit, the news nevertheless was an exciting one for the Wild player base, which has been somewhat demoralized lately. The format, which has been principally powerful aggro or fast combo since the downfall of Prince Renathal, needs love. Badly. Yes, we'll always come behind standard in importance, and that's okay, because a Wild with a slightly more active development team behind it can be an incredibly spicy thing. After all, Wild is the format where players go to follow their once and future favorite cards. We're not going anywhere, nor should we. With a little more TLC, we can be an even more exciting format that continues to produce quality competition among damn fine players. That being said, the present is the present, and what we're facing is much the same as before the latest mini-set expansion. Discard Warlock, Even Shaman, and Free Shaman are all Tier 1. The first two often have a feeling of inevitability. While not unbeatable, they're still exceptionally strong and straightforward to play. Free Shaman, on the other hand, it's just good, both aggressive at times and with strong control tools. And Tier 2, once again, it's a solid mishmash of the best of the rest of aggro and fast combo, including the likes of Pirate Rogue, Secret Mage, even Unholy Death Knight, Quest Mage, and Pillager Rogue. Then there's Cthulhu Druid, whose mix of control and armor will always be decent when there's this much aggro on ladder, and Reno Priest, which seems increasingly viable of late, but can be tricky to pilot. The rest of the snapshot feels very bland. Aggro Shadow Priest? It's okay, sort of. If you're in a very specific meta pocket dominated by fast combo, it can farm. But that's an exception, not the rule. The same can't be said of Mill Druid, which is just awful. And yet we keep seeing it. As for the rest of Tier 3 and Tier 4, take your pick. Big Priest? It's not great right now. Questline Druid? A niche discard Warlock counter that folds hard to decks with any sustain. Enrage Warrior? Listen, if you're considering playing Warrior in Hearthstone right now, then something else has probably gone wrong. Whether it's potential balance changes or anything out of a potential Wild Summit, we'll be sure to bring you what's good and less good in all updated metas. Stay tuned.